Hey guys, I'll be quick. It's Sunday, May 23rd. I'm trying to talk over, I'm watching the NASCAR race. So I'm talking over them. Kick panels in. I got to make this patch coming down here for here. That has been done, so it's going under the carpet now. And again, I don't care if the carpet's bulged up or whatever in that area because of the console that's going in. And so got to screw the switch back in. And yeah, that's where we're at. When I get more, I'll bring you guys back later. I figured I better film this or nobody's not going to believe how I came about this. This is part of a squirt bottle. It was right in here somewhere. So what I did is okay, something like that. But what I got to do is now I got to glue this onto a piece of plywood so I can cut and bend this down, and then we'll coat it with some fiberglass cloth. Ow! Just hit my head on the steering wheel. Ow! And we'll glue it down like this. And then once it's glued down, then we'll start taking the strips and tacking them down to the piece of plywood. Then once that's done, then we'll remove the glue, cut it all away, and then start test fitting again and fitting it, because with the single layer of cloth and fiberglass, it'll still be a little pliable. So again, I'm just shooting this in the dark. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm trying something that I'm thinking up as I go. Later. Alright, I glued that down on both sides. It's there. So then we'll start slitting this and pushing it down and then gluing the ends as we go. And then we'll lay a coat of rosin on it, and then fiberglass cloth, the thin stuff I got. I think it's the 2.5 ounce stuff I got, and lay that down. We'll let that dry. Then we're going to cut it from the board, test fit it, form it a little more to what we need, cut, trim, do whatever, and then we'll put another layer of cloth on the inside this time. We won't glue it back down to the board. This is the only time it'll be on the board. So when I get more and see, hopefully this works. We'll see. Later. Okay, we'll let it set. I know I cut the hole out. I had to as you close this in, but we'll let it set up for a little bit. And I gotta trim that back, yeah. And then we'll go ahead and mix up some resin and lay some cloth down. When I get more, I'll bring you guys back later. This is the 2.5 inch cloth. We'll put it on. We won't glass. We'll just glass right to the joint as we do everything. And then when it comes time, we'll just cut it right there at that joint. So, I mean, you can get a flat saw and just come in and just right through. So, when I get more, I'll bring you guys back later. Man, I must have mixed the rosin up harder than I thought. But here. So, oh, let's get down here by the car. Let's turn on the light. Come on. There you go. You can see this thing's still somewhat flexible. So, there. Carpet will come up roughly to about here. So there's always going to be this hole here, and I'm not going to do anything about it. And then this is over on the other side. So yeah. So we are now, and let me turn this back off. We're going to now start laying the padding, or the mat on, excuse me. This is the first piece that goes around the nose. And then we'll just start laying it going across. All right, when I get more, I'll bring you guys back later. All right, it's Sunday night. I just laid it, the strip's going this way. We'll let it dry, and then we're gonna lay them this way. And then that'll be it on this. Then I'll put one layer of the cloth on the inside, and then we'll start sanding it down and fitting it and seeing what we need and where we had to add some material or take material off. So this is going to be it definitely for tonight, guys, and we'll pick this up tomorrow. Later. Hey guys, it's Monday morning and we're back on it. This is wax paper. Fiberglass won't stick to the wax paper, so that's why I'm doing it on here, but it's got pretty solid. Yeah. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to lay some, do some rough sanding, lay some of the cloth on the inside to reinforce it a little bit, and then we'll see if we're going to use any more mat. I don't know. So, but let's get this going. So when I get more, I'll bring you guys back later. Alright, we got some cloth on the inside. That's all I'm going to do on the inside. So next, once this sets, we'll trim the cloth off. We got a couple little notched areas there we got to take care of and start sanding this down and seeing where we're at. I think we might have to put some more mat on there. I could see right there. See, it's separating a little bit. Yep, we'll take care of that. Maybe we'll cut this and roll that over. But yeah. So, when I get more, I'll bring you guys back later. Hey guys. Yeah, the TV's on. I'm watching drag racing. It got rained out yesterday in Houston. See, now is perfect time because now it's starting to get tight. It's not fitting as well. See, and we lost some here. So this looks like, and I just tried it just a little bit ago too.
Finally found our dream home in the mountains.
It is bear country, though.
So, we're gonna have to figure this out before we go any further. You see here, it opened up. Even on the other side it opened up. I can feel it. Yeah, I got a mask on. So, did this pop out? No, it didn't. This got smaller. You have to think about this. It did fit right like this. Should we extend it? Yeah, it's just like that. That fits right there. Alright. Got some thinking to do. Oh, man. Be back in a minute. Okay. Pro Stock's on now. Okay. So, real quick, I don't want to turn it off. I'm going to do is start building up strips on the corners to sit there and to get it to where it starts fitting better again. This notch I think I can sit there and take back out so we could see, but we'll wait. We'll build the corners, get it to fit right, then we'll see if we have to modify any of these 2 notches I put in it down here. So, more in a minute. Doesn't look pretty, but coat a body filler on it, and then once we get done sanding it, it'll look okay. But yeah. I suspect there's going to be a couple more coats of body filler on it before it's all said and done. But I'm going to end up, I got a feeling, gluing plastic on here and start leveling it out and everything. I'm going to pull out the belt sander right there. And we're going to, but it seems to sit pretty level as it is. So, yeah. So, we'll see. More when it dries. Later. Hey guys. Watching YouTube, my friend Pete. Alright, I got this done. Well, I got spot putty I gotta put on it, but let's see this. See. Okay. Alright, looking good.
Don't call me, we got live videos going, please, sir. Thank you.
I might glue a little something in there, but we'll see. Excuse the shaky cam, guys. Getting up. Alright, there's my friend Pete. Later. Hey, tubers, got it primed. And we got a couple of spots. There's one there. That's a run. There's one there, light one. There's one there at this edge right there. And there's that, and then that, and then that one. So we'll pull out, where is it? There it is. And we'll fix her up. We're on the wet sanding now. I'm going to continue this until I get it done, until I get it all smooth. And then up in the model room, I've got some plastic round stock I'm going to start gluing on here. And then we're going to start configuring it then to the car. But first, let's get this smooth pretty much so. So, I'll bring you back when I have some more. Later. Hey guys, watching yesterday's NASCAR race, wet race. Alright, this should be it on the glazing putty. I'm not done with it yet though. We get the glazing putty and we get it sanded until where it's all primed. And I got some plastic dowel rod and I want to start building up these edges. So I'll end up being, you know, filling that in too. But I want to get this done before I started that. So when I get some more, I'll bring you back later. Hey guys, we'll make this quick. Yeah, I'm watching Expendables 2, so I got to make it quick. So yeah, here we are. Now we're going to build up this edge because of the contour now where the kick panel lies and how that is. Now we got to build this up. You could have done it with fiberglass. This is quicker, faster. I can take off, put on. I got there's a smaller dowel rod there, so I can like taper this down. And then once we get it set, then we'll fill it with body filler and then we'll start body working the edge then again. I might take a piece of this and just to give it a clean edge, just roll it around here when it's all said and done. So that's where we're at, and yeah, a little tequila, a little beer, and a little good movie and tinkering on the car. Oh, this is how it all came out when it's all was done. So not bad for a squirt bottle, huh? Or I could have gone to Sports Authority and got a cup. Later, guys. We patched up that area, built up this. Now there's cloth on it, and I just put rosin on it, and we'll be ending up sanding it. And that's where we're at. So, more in a minute. Real quick, guys. It's the last coat of body filler, and yeah, we'll sand it when it gets painted. And we'll wet sand it and see what we have. And then it'll get satin black. We might put some rubber hose on the bottom of this. Not sure yet, but let's not rush things. Let's just get it sanded down. When I get more, I'll bring you guys back later. Hey guys, it's Tuesday night. Background noise, The Expendables 2 are on TV, but we'll talk over them. So what we did is we sat there and we figured out the edge going all the way around. We modified it with some rolled plastic stock, some dowel stock I had, and got it. Then once we got that, then we rolled the whole edge with some cloth all around the edge, and then put 2 coats of rosin on it. Once that dried, I sanded it down with 150. Then we mixed up some body filler. And put it all along here. If you look really, hold it, let's see, because I'm not done sanding. I needed to prime it to see my seams. You could see the seam maybe right there, where the body filler and the old, yeah, see it? Because I didn't feather it that much. So we're going to graduate from the 320. Isn't this 320? Yeah, from the 320 we're going to go to 400, and then we'll see where we're at with that, and whether we need some glazing compound or spot putty again. We will now use a razor blade and then applying that stuff. We're going to get it as smooth and as best we can. So everybody have a good evening. This is my Tuesday night. I'm going to have a beer and a shot and finish watching The Expendables 2, and that'll be it. Good night, everybody. Later. Hey guys, it's Wednesday afternoon. That's the time, and it's temp in the garage. And I'm just getting started out here today. I had other things to do in the house. This is where I left off last night on this. So there is some lines and stuff and everything. We're going to wet sand it with some 400. I got this out because I got to take care of some stuff in here. And we'll do that first, and then we'll go from there. When I have more, I'll bring you guys back later. Alright, I got it sanded down with some 400 wet, and I really don't see any spots that they're going to need any glazing. No, we're watching Air Force One. So yeah. So let's go out and give it another shot of primer and see if that shows anything, and we'll go from there later. Alright, tubers, it's Thursday and I just finished. So that's roughly it. If I didn't screw up there with the caulk, paintable caulk there, it would have been okay. But it is what it is. And I don't think it looks too bad. So that's it for this one. Now we're just waiting on the carpet, which I ordered Tuesday, coming from South Carolina. I didn't go back to the Classic Industries route. Yeah, just lay it down. So I'll go ahead and load this up, and I guess we'll come back when we get carpet, because we're pretty much now just waiting on carpet. And I did the transmissions done. The kick panel's done and in. That kick panel's done and in. We're ready. Bring on the carpet. Alright guys, I want to thank everybody for watching, subscribing, and of course leaving comments. And we'll do her again when the carpet gets here. Later.